I love coming into work, actually. I love that I want to go into work. Everybody knows each other. We're a big family here. Of course, we love to work, but we also know how to have fun.
I don't know that I ever thought that this would be my dream job when I started, but once I got in and I started doing it, I realized that I'm actually very well suited for the job. I like the people I work with. Basically, everything just lined up.
The atmosphere in itself is amazing, and then you work with people who truly do care to make a difference.
Sometimes they can't get me to go home because it doesn't feel like work a lot of the time because once again, we are making that difference. Sometimes I'm just on the phone and customers are telling me how excited they are or what their plans are. And it's not even just the office staff here, me as a coordinator. I see it with our installers. They all just want to make sure that our customers are taken care of. There's been times where they're already on the job and the customer expresses wanting another grab bar just to feel more safe, and the installers going out of their way, coming back to the warehouse, picking that up and making sure that everything is complete for them and they're happy and satisfied.
I like that my job has a purpose. I like that every day I come in and I get to help people.
I talk to a lot of people where they've had a bad fall and maybe they're in the hospital and they don't feel comfortable returning back home without having it. So yeah, I think it does make a big difference for people.
We're a pretty diverse company. I feel like each department, there's some type of diversity there, even from admin all the way down to the VA program with me.
Management is always on top of making sure that we're all taken care of and not too overwhelmed. I've definitely worked customer experience before where that's not the case and we are just a number and they don't care if we're feeling overwhelmed or stressed. I'm glad that here my safety and my sanity is important to management because they're always making sure that I'm good and I'm taken care of.
They're amazing when it comes to work-life balance. They understand that you have a life outside of this place, and they're also extremely understanding when it comes to you being sick or something going on in the family life. My dog had gotten cancer, and I was going through a bunch of appointments with him, and I would just say, hey, he has an appointment on Tuesday. Can I work on Saturday to make it up? And I was able to. And so that was a huge help for me. I would walk in the office and be like, how is he doing? So it's nice.
With you having a team that you work with, you're able to spread out the responsibilities evenly. I know that I can come in at 8 o'clock and I can leave by 5 and have my own work-life balance. I can go home, take care of my dogs.
There's lots of different schedules that you can work. Some of us work only evenings, some of us work through the weekends. A lot of us work a hybrid schedule. I made a point to not be fully work from home because I like my coworkers that much.
I love that leadership is always telling me that there's potential for me to grow, that I don't have to stay in this position, that there's so much that I can learn and they can help me. Something that I do love about New Bat today that I know that there's opportunity to grow and I don't have to stay in the position that I'm at.
Starting here, the VA program was new and I was the only person, and our team has grown now, and I'm going to be more in a supervisor role, so that's exciting. I feel like there's room to grow in almost every department, whether it's production or if it's admin, you can always go up.
A lot of our favorite moments are the team bonding. So when we have outings with the company, they're just such a good time. I've never worked at a company where they make sure, like I said, that we're all a team, where we all get the opportunity to talk each other and it's not just separate departments.
Birthdays every month, or we do big gatherings for Christmas or a chili cook-off and things like that.
I like the in-office events that we do here. Thanksgiving, we did a pretty nice event. I always like the Christmas party we do.
We offer full benefits here, so I obviously wear glasses and I obviously have teeth, so I need dental insurance and vision, and then also we have medical insurance as well, and with that I've noticed that every single one of my providers is in network.
I do love the environment as well as being able to be a part of a team that is extremely amazing. Everybody here is extremely helpful. I only started about 8 months ago and everybody was extremely nice. If I had a question, it got answered, and if they couldn't answer it, they found somebody that could for me. So it's definitely an amazing team to be a part of.
Coming here, I see familiar faces, people that look like me, people who are like me, and just all around community. There's not a single person in the office that I can't go to if I need something.
Someone is considering applying for a job at New Bat today, I'd say absolutely do it. You won't regret it. I don't know how to put it in words of saying that it just does not feel like another corporate job. I never want to leave. I want to be here forever. So I absolutely, anybody that is thinking about applying here, I would absolutely say go for it.